Hello and welcome to Ellen's Crochet Channel. Today is Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. Welcome to my subscribers, new and returning. I appreciate you coming by and watching my videos and leaving comments and interacting with my channel. So today's episode, I know what I was going to discuss, but I wasn't sure, sometimes, you want to put a little quirky name to your video. And I was thinking and it was right before me. The name, I didn't even have to, all of this time. The name of this video is Nobody is Perfect. How true is that? But this is the colorway of the yarn that, this is from Germany. It's the Rose Pats Wool Maize 100% Superwash Merino lace yarn that if you watched my video yesterday, I was a little intimidated about caking it up because there was over 1,700 yards in one hank. It was tremendous, and thankfully I have a standwood and it was able to handle the whole 1,700 yards, and it caked up beautifully. Not one knot in that 1,700 yards of this beautiful yarn. The yarn is beautiful and I think it's perfect, but it's not perfect for the pattern I thought I was going to use it with. So I was going to, and I'm still going to do it, make the work up the SisLoveShawl, and I will link it below. And Erin from Crafting Kitty had mentioned this shawl, that she was going to make it on her channel, and of course I got curious. I had to go check it out, and I said, oh, I think I have the perfect yarn for that. I need to use some of these beautiful yarns that I have in my collection. And I picked this here yarn, and the name of the colorway is Nobody's Perfect. And so yesterday I started working it up, and I think this may be round, I should say, 5 or 6. And I really wasn't caring for the way my stitches were coming out. So I thought it was the hook size, because I originally started with a 3.5, which is what the pattern calls for. So I said, you know what? So I was kind of gauging. I'm going to go up a hook size, because sometimes, superwash wool or any wool will bloom as you work with it. So I went up a hook size and I went to a 4.0, and there are a lot of not intricate, but there are some puff stitches. And I said, oh my God, I'm putting all that work with these puff stitches, and there's single crochet, and you really can't even notice it. You can notice it a little bit here and here, but I said all that work and you can't even appreciate it, the beauty of this yarn and the beauty of the pattern. So I said, let me try again. I'm going to go back down to 3.5. Once again, I went down to 3.5. I thought maybe it was my tension, and no. Nobody's perfect. So this is not the right yarn for that pattern. When you see a yarn and it's in its hank form, like, okay, so this is the same, this is the size of the hank this was. But when you see yarn like this, it's hard to tell how it's going to look when it's caked up. Is it going to be very variegated? How long of the striping is it going to be? It's hard to see. So, I caked that beautiful Nobody's Perfect colorway. But if you see it, it is very variegated. This here came out very variegated, and especially when worked up. And this pattern calls for more of an ombre effect. So I gave it a try with that yarn, and I will do this pattern as soon as I decide what yarn is best for it. but it won't be the Nobody is Perfect yarn. I do have a mill end that would probably work up with it fine, but I'm not sure if I want to use this color. I'm kind of debating now because I realize how much work is going to be in that project, and I want the finished product to, you know, show the beauty of it, because it is a beautiful pattern. And it's not that it's difficult, it's just, you know, it's a lot of puff stitches, so you want to be able to see them. I do have this beautiful Trubu, which it would probably look lovely, and I have enough of this also. This is in the color Mushroom, so I'm not really sure. And I did place an order for some yarn because Crystal Bagaudet has some of her yarn, her hand-dyed yarn on Etsy. So I think I'm gonna wait until that comes in, because I did order a color pack, which may look good with this pattern. So I'm gonna hold off. I'm just gonna wait and decide. So nobody's perfect. So what else am I working on? So just a quick update. I'm still working on my Christmas cookie. Okay, this is a pattern by Mikey from the Crochet Crowd. And this is his Christmas cookie pattern, and it's free on Yarnspirations. And you'll see what colorway he used was a Bernat blanket yarn, a Bernat yarn. I chose to do a more subdued Christmas colorway. So it is, while it is Christmassy, it doesn't shout, you know, Santa Claus green or red. It's, I'm using Hobby Lobby yarn and the colorway Cranberry and Dark Olive, along with Sage and Linen. So, yep, that's what I'm working on. And I think I'll probably work on that this evening before I decide what yarn I'm going to go ahead with for the SisLoveShawl. So that's today. Today is Nobody's Perfect. Nobody's Perfect Tuesday. I hope everyone had a great day, and let me know what you think about Nobody's Perfect. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye now.